Today, let's dive into a topic that's literally hands-on work gloves, and specifically the Raider Chippy work gloves.
I love that. Work gloves are so underrated, yet they're essential in so many trades. What makes the Raider Chippy gloves stand out to you?
Well, first off, they're designed for both comfort and durability. That's not always an easy combo to find in work gloves.
Absolutely. Most gloves are either too stiff or too flimsy. Do you know what materials these gloves use to achieve that balance?
Yes, actually, they're made from a mix of synthetic leather and breathable fabrics. It's like getting the best of both worlds, toughness and ventilation.
That's smart. There's nothing worse than sweaty hands when you're trying to get a job done. Do these gloves help with grip as well?
They do. They have a textured palm, which is brilliant for handling slippery tools or wet surfaces. It's almost like giving your hands superpowers.
Speaking of superpowers, I heard they also focus on finger dexterity. Is that true? Because clumsy gloves can be a nightmare for detail work.
You're spot on. The Raider Chippy gloves have a snug fit, but don't restrict finger movement. You can pick up small screws without feeling like you're in a cartoon.
That's impressive. I've lost count of how many screws I've dropped because my gloves were too bulky. Do they come in different sizes?
Yes, they cater to a wide range of hand sizes. That's great because, let's face it, one size never fits all.
For sure. And what about durability? Some gloves fall apart after a week.
The reviews suggest these are built to last. Reinforced stitching at stress points means they can take a beating.
That makes them cost-effective in the long run. No one wants to keep buying new gloves every month.
Exactly. Plus there's the safety aspect. Good gloves like these can help prevent cuts, blisters and even minor burns.
Have you ever had a work injury because of bad gloves?
Sadly, yes. Once, a cheap pair tore while I was handling some metal, and I ended up with a nasty scratch. Lesson learned.
Ouch. That's a reminder that gloves aren't just accessories. They're real protective gear.
Absolutely. And comfort matters too. If gloves are uncomfortable, people just stop wearing them.
That's so true. It's like with shoes. Uncomfortable ones just gather dust. Do the Raider Chippy gloves have any special features for comfort?
They do. The inner lining is soft and there's a bit of stretch on the back so your hands don't feel trapped.
I bet that makes a huge difference during long shifts. Do you think these gloves are only for professionals, or could DIY enthusiasts benefit too?
They're definitely suitable for both. Whether you're a carpenter or just assembling IKEA furniture, they can help.
I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes products are overhyped for pros and forget the everyday user.
True, and let's not forget, wearing gloves can make you feel more confident, even if you're just hanging a picture.
Haha, that's so real. There's a psychological edge to wearing proper gear. It's like putting on a cape before a big job.
Exactly. And speaking of tasks, do you think gloves like these are suitable for gardening, or are they more for construction?
I'd say both. They're tough enough for heavy work, but not so stiff that you can't pull weeds or plant bulbs.
Versatility is key. No one wants a drawer full of single-use gloves.
And cleaning them, are they machine washable, or do you have to hand wash?
From what I've seen, they clean up easily with a damp cloth. That's a relief for people who hate laundry.
Definitely. Now, what about style? Do they look good, or are we talking about the classic just functional look?
They actually have a modern design. Not flashy, but you won't be embarrassed to wear them.
That's a bonus. Sometimes small details like colour or design can make people more likely to use safety gear.
For sure, if you feel good wearing them, you'll keep them on instead of tossing them aside.
Let's talk price. Are they affordable, or do they fall into the premium category?
They're reasonably priced, especially considering their durability. It's more of an investment than a splurge.
That's reassuring. No one wants to break the bank for basic safety gear.
Right. And cheaper gloves that fall apart quickly end up costing more in the long run.
Totally. So, if you had to recommend these to someone just starting out in DIY, would you?
Absolutely. They're practical, comfortable and safe. Perfect for beginners and pros alike.
I love that. It's like getting a little confidence boost every time you slip them on.
Exactly. And with the right gear, even a simple project feels more professional.
That's so true. Sometimes it's the small upgrades that change your whole experience.
Couldn't agree more. Plus, taking care of your hands means fewer interruptions and more productivity.
And let's be real, nobody wants to show up at lunch with bandaged fingers.
Haha, definitely not. A little prevention goes a long way.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything. Any final thoughts on the Raider Chippy work gloves?
just that they're a great blend of safety, comfort and style. They're a small investment for big peace of mind.
Couldn't have said it better. And for our listeners, maybe next time you pick up a tool, you'll remember the importance of good gloves.
Exactly. Take care of your hands. They're your best tools.
Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to keep your hands safe and your projects fun.